Hey there, viewers, it's Charlie. I'm back again with another Transformers review. And today's review is going to be on War for Cybertron Trilogy, Earthrise, Micromasters, Direct Hit, and Power Punch. Now, these two are Micromaster Combiners. Now, what are Micromaster Combiners? Well, essentially, they're a set of Micromasters where I think it's best if I just actually show you. That's right. There are a set of Micromasters who transform into one half of a vehicle, and then they actually combine to form said vehicle. So, yeah, that's actually really cool. And these are pretty much the main set of Transformers during the final year of G1, and a couple of them were brought back during Siege and Earthrise. Like, we got these guys, Phaser and Blastmaster, and I think those are the main ones. Like, these guys were redecorated a couple times for Moonrock and Missile Master. I think it wasn't Roadbender, it was, I think, Wheelblaze and, I don't remember the other one, but these guys were also redone in yellow. So, yeah. Okay, quick tangent aside, let's look at the box. And this is the Earthrise release done, but these guys were also released in Siege. So you can see we pretty much got these two in vehicle mode, and the box is treating these two as if they've got separate vehicle modes, and oddly enough, Power Punch pretty much has not even transformed. He's just laying face down, and that's it. Like, you can see the wheels aren't touching the ground. That's something that someone pointed out to me, and I never even noticed until now. So, yeah, Power Punch hasn't even transformed. Yeah, that's a bit weird. We can see that the names are Direct Hit and Power Punch. Back, we got them in both modes. And we can see that they can be wielded by someone who we got Fast Track wielding them, but it's pretty much just the combined vehicle mode upside down, so I'm not going to show that. And we can see that they're part of the Battle Squad. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for the box. But looking at these two, we can see that in vehicle mode, they pretty much combine to form a cannon truck, I guess. And honestly, I quite like this vehicle mode. I don't know, maybe it's giving me Onslaught vibes, but yeah, this looks really cool. Because we got this purple cannon right here. Of course, we got the front windows done up in silver. I think mine's a bit scratched, but oh well. Got some more mini guns right there. Back, I guess there's gonna be thrusters, but obviously that's meant to be like little guns for when this is in gun mode. Speaking of which, it's the gun mode. Whoopee. But back to the vehicle mode. Of course, we can split these if you want these to be separate vehicles. So I guess this can be like a little van. And this can be like a little tank with wheels, I guess. So if you want that going on, then sure, go ahead. And we can see that these guys combine with a little combat port system, like this just comes down, and then these just combine like so. Which means, unfortunately, unlike the originals, I don't think these can combine with Phaser and Blastmaster, but oh well. Now for the cannon, can this take a blast effect? And the answer is yes, it can. So he can shoot, or well, they can shoot. But yeah, these two can shoot at someone if they want to. Although, unfortunately, this cannon can't go side to side. It's locked at an up and down axis. But still. And the underneath, we can pretty much see how this works. So it's a pretty much head-to-head combination, and yeah, the transformations on these are quite simple. So no beating around the bush. Let's just get around to the transformations because they're Micromasters. It's not exactly rocket science. So starting out with direct hit, we're just going to take the legs here and just flip them out like so. Push these in. So we've got steel base to stand on. Then on these ball joints, move the shoulders down. So we've got direct hit. And then for power punch, we're going to do the legs like so. Just move them down like so. Split them. Well, if I can, because the transformation is a lot stiffer than direct hits. And this is my main issue. Trying to untab the arms on this guy can be quite tricky to do. Like, these tab in really well, and I mean almost too well. There we go, that's one arm untabbed. And for the other arm, there we go, that was a lot easier. So then we have Power Punch in robot mode. And we can also get him into box art vehicle mode if you want to. But jokes aside, here we have the two in robot mode. And yeah, this is honestly quite simple. Like, I could just flick these back and forth quite easily. Like, seriously, 4 or 5 steps, that's how easy it is. See, that's already direct hit almost in vehicle mode. I just have to get things tabbed back in. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I forgot to do a comparison with the original G1 vehicle mode, so here's direct hits compared to how the original G1 toy front half looks. So you can see just how well they tried to translate this guy to well, if I can actually speak English, you can see how well they tried to translate direct hit to a modern toy. So yeah. And for Power Punch, same thing. Here he is next to G1 Power Punch. And you can see, yeah, the connector system is sort of different, but still quite faithful there. Especially with the cannon, but still. And, well, combining these two together again, so you can see how both of them look. So we can see how the combined vehicle mode looks, and yeah, quite faithful again. Honestly, I think if I was to get like at least one G1 Micromaster Combiner, it would probably be these two. Okay, let's actually get these guys transformed again, so getting these two back into robot mode, we can see how they look. And again, these two look really good. So it's made 360 of them. Of course, Power Punch still has the huge cannon on his back, which if you want, you can untap this, and now it's a huge tail for whatever reason, but I mean, that is an option if you want. Speaking of options, you can also still have them combined, so you can do this if you want. I mean, sure. And look at the and the individual robots. For direct hit, of course, he's got Decepticon insignia right there. Got his face right there, which is, I think he's got a mouth plate. And for a power punch, sort of the same deal. Face isn't really much to talk about. He's got these little, I guess, circular details on his chest. And honestly, I think these two look best when they're together. Now, of course, posability, not much to talk about because they're Micromasters, but they can move their arms forwards. Although there's no elbows there. There's no waist, there's no head, there's no elbows, there's no wrists. There's ball joints at the feet, so they can't kick. They do have knees. And that's about it, although they can also do the splits. So yeah, not really posable. More buy these guys for the, well, I'm pretty sure like you more bought these guys for the gun modes. Like, I think that's what the intent was, but for me, these guys still look pretty cool. So, yeah, I recommend these guys. Honestly, yeah, I think these are my favorite Micromasters. And, I keep hearing people praise these. I keep hearing people praise these two. So that just shows how good they are compared to the boringness of everyone else. Like, most of them are either like cars, like Road Handler and Swindler, or they have like really crappy gun modes, like Powertrain and High Jump. But these two, I mean, yeah, the gun mode is just the vehicle mode upside down, but they have the fun combining gimmick. They look really cool in both modes, or all three modes if you count the combined vehicle mode. And just putting them next to the G1 figures, they look really accurate, to be honest. And honestly, it makes me wish that we got more Micromasters. Like, I know the Micromasters shelf warmed heavily, but I wish we got more of them. Like, if we got Modern Fireshot and Vanquish, or Meltdown and Half Track, for example, like, I think that'd be cool. Because, seriously, these two look really accurate compared to the G1 figures, and honestly, I'd argue they look a bit better than the G1 counterparts. So, yeah. So, honestly, I think these are probably some of the best Micromasters that we got in the War for Cybertron trilogy, and if we were to get more Micromasters, for example, if out of the blue they just decided to give them another go, I hope we get more of the combining ones, because I want a new Meltdown and a Half Track, for example. So, yeah. So, this has been my review on Siege/Earthrise Direct Hit and Power Punch. And this is Charlie Young, signing off.